Thank you for tuning into HardNews TV4. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where truth is like archaeology, and every day we're digging for it. Today is January 8th, 2021, and this top 10 today is showing us how oppressive and suppressive our new normal life is going to be. So article number 1 is California issues a 120-mile travel restriction from your house. So they don't want you traveling now over the mountains and through the woods to grandma's house you go anymore. And remember last year before all this broke out, I did a video at a gas station putting my card in a gas pump and said, y'all, do you realize how easy it'd be for the government to control us? And I said, I see it coming when we put our card in here and it asks for our zip code. It's going to say denied transaction, you are out of your zip code. Well, now California does not want people traveling more than 2 hours from their home, because you know if you go 2.5 hours you're going to meet COVID at the end of that 2.5 hour trip. COVID only stays with away. It's a 2-hour buffer all the way around you. You can travel 2 hours, but then you got to turn around and come back. They don't want you to go any farther. Right now it's an advisory, but we know they're going to say it was successful, and all the other big cities need to incorporate it too. So now they're telling you you can't travel or go see grandma. But wait, it's going to get better. Let's go to article number 2. So now do they not want you going to grandma? LA public health officials say any activity outside of your home is high risk. So that you can travel, and this is in California, just like the travel restriction is you can't travel more than 2 hours. So they'll let you travel for 2 hours, but I guess because you're in your car. But when you get less than 2 hours, you got to turn around because it's too unsafe to go more than 2 hours. Well, now Los Angeles County officials are warning that areas outside of your home is risky. Officials in Los Angeles County are warning the areas with more than 10 million residents that simply stepping outside is now deemed risky behavior within the nation's pandemic epicenter. So now do they not want you not to go out to grandma's? Now they don't want you to even go outside of your house. You don't see how more intrusive this is going. Well, let's look at article number 3. Now, not only do they not want you to go to grandma's, they don't want you to go outside and water your garden or sit on the swing. Now they're telling you that if you have sex with your significant other, that you need to have a mask on. Hello, the God-given right between a husband and a wife, and the government wants to come and tell you how to have sex now? Sweetie, I ain't signed up for no Tonto and the Lone Ranger shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, let my husband come at, and I'm not married, but if my husband would have come at me butt naked with a mask on, hey baby, you think I would have been turned on by that? Hello. But yet the government does not get involved in the homosexual lifestyle when they have their bug chasing parties, and the government does not tell them every single person needs to wear a condom, government mandated. They have literal orgies that are called bug chasing parties where one person is HIV positive and the people in the orgy all know it, and they all have bareback sex trying to see who's going to catch the bug next. Does the government get involved in that and say we need to protect human lives? No, but now, because of the virus, they think that they can tell you don't go to grandma's, don't go out your front door and push your little kid on the swing set, and when you come in the house, you and your man has to put a mask on to have intercourse. That the Bible says is a gift from God. Marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. It is a blessing, but now the government wants to come and tell you to put on a mask So y'all can Eskimo kiss like little kids used to do. When we thought we did something, we'd go up to somebody and Eskimo kiss them. Ooh, we thought we could get pregnant because we Eskimo kissed. Now you can't even deep kiss your spouse. This is getting crazy. Let's go to article number 4. Now, not only do they not want you to go to grandma's, tell you can't go outside. If you're in the house, you can't have sex without a mask with your partner. Now police enter home and arrest family in their home after a snitching neighbor snitched on them for violating the COVID rules. Now you're getting arrested in your house. Police in Scotland entered a home and arrested a family after a neighbor snitched on them because there were too many people inside. So now you got to worry about your nosy ass neighbors peeping through the box. Ralph, go ahead and call 911. Those people, I just saw 6 people go in that house, Ralph. Can you believe? Now they tell you how far you can drive, if you can go outside and mow the lawn or water your flowers, tell you how to have sex with your partner, then your nosy neighbor's telling on you and you getting arrested in your house. This is the new normal. But let's go to article number 5. Morning TV show asks, should people be rewarded for snitching on their neighbors? Britain's top morning breakfast show asked its viewers if people should be financially rewarded for snitching on neighbors who violate the COVID-19 lockdown rules. So we just read in Scotland, the neighbors are calling. And now in Britain, they're asking, should the police reward people who are calling and snitching on you? Good morning, Britain's host, Kate Garraway, introduced the segment by asking, should people be rewarded for snitching on their neighbors who break the lockdown rules? This is our new normal. Let's go to article number 6. So during all the chaos at the Capitol, Democrat Senator from Oregon, Jeff Malarkey, don't that say Malarkey? Says his laptop was stolen from his office during the riots. Where do you think this is leading? Think ahead. The Justice Department said Thursday during a briefing that national security equities may have been among the records stolen during the looting and destruction that stalled the congressional proceedings for more than 6 hours. So Mr. Bull Malarkey, Jeff Merkley or something. Bull Malarkey. So he says that his laptop was stolen in all the chaos, right? So now what does that mean? And national security secrets were on it. Lockdowns are coming and they're going to blame conservatives if anything happens that threatens our security. Let's go to article number 7. Now, I'm going to tie in article number 7 and number 8 and tell you what I really think is about to happen. This is from yesterday. Hundreds are sent to the emergency room after getting the virus vax. Over 1,000 people injected with the new COVID-19 vax have experienced adverse event, with hundreds being taken to emergency rooms. One patient in Michigan became lightheaded and dizzy, experienced chest tightness and hand tingling, and repeatedly told the doctor, "I think I'm having a panic attack." That's one of 308 reported patients sent to the hospital emergency rooms documented on the vaccine adverse event reporting system. Okay, now look at article number 8. So a doctor in Miami Beach dies after he gets the vax. Then, y'all, I started thinking about this. You know how they're talking about the adverse reactions? What if this rollout number 1 was not supposed to work? Okay? How all the testing has been popping the cherries in the nose from the blood-brain barrier to test you all the way up to the back of your nose. And now this vaccine that we're seeing is done in the arm is not working. What if this was never intended to work? What if Remember the video I did like 6 months ago of asking if the vaccine was a nasal injection? And we looked at how animals get vaccinated and chipped through the nose. And now they're prepping you through the testing. So now they can come back and say, well, we realize that this arm vaccine is not safe. There's adverse reactions, but we have a safer vaccine now that can be injected through the nose. Remember DOJ, the Pentagon, ordered 500 million injectable devices? That's just something to chew on and think about. Let's go to article number 9. Now here's some more crackdown going on from Reuters from yesterday. Jailed Hong Kong activist Joshua Wong suspected of violating city's new security law. So the new normal is going to be more oppression, more lockdowns, more government control, more cracking down on independent journalists. Joshua Wong, one of Hong Kong's most prominent democracy activists, who is serving a 13-and-a-half-month jail sentence for illegal assembly, is suspected of violating the city's national security law, according to a notice on his Facebook account. Wong, 24, gave police a statement on Thursday, the Post said, without elaborating. Police arrested 53 people in dawn raids on democracy activists on Wednesday in the biggest crackdown since China last year imposed a security law that opponents say is aimed at squashing dissent in the former British colony. So, we know China's got the social credit score. Now we know it's about to come over here. Now we know that China is using surveillance on their people. Now we're using surveillance. So they're cracking down on raiding people in their home to arrest them who are speaking out against the government. Can we expect midnight raids in the middle of the night to pick up truthers for telling the truth? Now let's go to article number 10. This article is from today from CBS12.com. Army head says that the National Guard may be allowed to carry guns in D.C. So while D.C. is in this lockdown for the next 13 days, now 12 days, they will be allowed to walk the streets and be armed. This is kind of concerning, to have the military in U.S. streets. So I'm wondering what they are plotting to do before the inauguration. I don't know. This is like one big theater production. You don't know if Trump is going to declare martial law before he gets out. You don't know if a bigger stage event is going to happen. You don't know if it's going to be a smooth transition from Trump to Biden. So we're all on pins and needles. And now we've got the military patrolling Washington, D.C., armed. So I don't know what is about to happen, but y'all just stay prayed up in Jesus' name. Leave me your comments below and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.